You only needed to say chocolate, Heather, and you had my full attention.
Just look at this then, Ali. This is the reason that I have been here 3 times at the Chocolate Festival today, and every time I've come back, they've said, have some chocolate. And then I've said, no, I shouldn't. But they say, please do. So I do. I've eaten so much chocolate today. But it's research, because when I was here 3 times today, I found out that we have chocolate makers in some of the strangest places in this country. We've got people who make chocolate in Kerry, Blenheim. This character comes from Ashburton, Nadine. Nadine's had some difficulty getting some of her chocolates up here. Tell us about it, Nadine.
Well, it appears it was a bit of a bad ferry crossing last night, and my kiwis suffered some, what would you say, structural damage?
Yeah, structural damage.
No.
This is what they should look like with their little beaks. And then what happened here? Look.
Well, they fell off, and look, my skiwis, the skis and all that. It was, yeah, it's rubbish, really. It wasn't very fair. And, you shouldn't be so amused by that. We love those kiwis. Put a lot of time into them.
How many did you lose?
Oh, about 50.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're a labour of love, aren't they? They're really hard to make.
Yes, they are, but not quite as hard as the new one we're working on, which is Pukeko, which, as you can imagine, a heavy truffle on top of spindly little legs just doesn't go. And then don't get me started on the moa. I mean, New Zealand has the worst birds ever to make into truffles.
Yeah, this is so we understand. I mean, obviously, day in the office, right?
Yes, yes.
But listen, she was telling me, Nadine was telling me that because she's from Ashburton, she's finding it very hard to crack into the Auckland market.
That's right. We sell everywhere else around the country, and Wellingtonians love us. They embrace good food. But Auckland, not so much. Just a little bit snobby in their outlook about our chocolate.
Did you hear that, guys? Snobby. Yeah, that's you 3. But anyway, so she's made some really interesting... Oh, very dashy. She made some really interesting chocolates. This is what, kumara and...
Rhubarb. What do you reckon?
Oh, I can sort of taste... I can taste the
I'll show that to
loveliness.
the camera. Look how nice it is.
I can taste the rhubarb a little bit. I'll tell you what I found was really, really weird. This is a wasabi cream one. Try that with me.
Okay.
Here you go. Okay.
Because I like to make chocolate.
Look at that. What, did you taste the wasabi?
Yeah, I do.
It sounds strange, guys, but that is actually a delicious chocolate.
Imagine having that rather than sushi for lunch every day.
Well, yeah, I could do with that. This is weird. We've got chocolate body cream, and we've got a rubber duck that you can eat. You want to try it? Go on.
I can't.
And a chocolate fish that you can't because it's soap.
You like that. I'll swap you. Oh, look how much work.
I can't say no.
Things we do.
You can't, apparently.
There you go, guys. Nobody here, I'll tell you what, nobody here is fat, but I will be if I carry on.
So basically, at the end of the ferry crossing, or what you just did, she's just got a bunch of mungled chocolate. None of them look like birds anymore at all.
Psychopath. Heather didn't even take a second. Just ate the poor duckling's head. Hey, send some of those.
We can never unsee that, Heather.
Send some of those Ashburton chocolates up. We'd be keen to try them here in Auckland.
Maybe we can
we'll have a go.
unsnobby.
Hey, we're going to go back to Wellington now for the Chocolate Festival. And Heather Duplessis, Ellen, are you sick of chocolate yet?
No, but if you eat enough chocolate like I have, obviously, today, you get this kind of funny thing in the back of your throat. You need something savoury, but they've got that sorted. You can have a 4-course meal without even breaking from chocolate. This is all based on chocolate. Here we've got tuna and chocolate, we've got duck and chocolate, we've got venison and chocolate, and then for dessert we've got chocolate and chocolate. And with me is Alana from Chameleon Restaurant downstairs. Alana, what's the nicest one?
So my favourite one from this menu would be our duck roulettes. So what happens is duck roulettes is along the same lines as a cold parfait, and we've matched this with a chili chocolate chill. So because the duck is so gamey, the chili chocolate just sort of brings out that sort of flavour in the duck there. Yeah.
It goes quite nicely with it. Why does chocolate complement savoury so well?
I think a little bit is because when you get a savoury dish, it's quite intense, like your taste buds sort of open up there, and then it's quite nice for something sort of at the end, sort of sweetening, it sort of finishes it off, sort of like, I guess, a glass of wine when you have a glass. And then
it's like a dessert in every single course. But now listen, if you're not a degustation kind of person, I've got you sorted. We've also got chocolate beer, and we've got chocolate sausage. So you can have everything you want.
Well, hello, Christmas.
Oh, chocolate sausage.